Stuart, a game where we dominate, especially in the second half, and we come away with a point. What's your view on that one?
Disappointing in the manner that we conceded the first goal, which is frustrating because we gave ourselves a little bit of an uphill battle. But I think that was probably a one-sided game in our dominance around their box, especially the second half, the chances we created. I think we've probably created enough chances to probably win 2 games of football. And the biggest frustration for me is the late winner, which should have been the winner, that gets given offside is clearly onside, which is a big frustration because it's 2 points dropped.
It kind of just leads into my next question. Obviously two disallowed goals, one in the first half, one right at the end. What's your view on both of them?
The first one in the first half, the camera angle, we can't really see from it to see if it's in line. I think we're going to try and get another camera angle to have a look back at it as well. But the camera angle for the one in the second half for Kitchens is clearly onside. It's not even close. There's 2 players playing him onside. So for me, it's a bit frustrating because I feel that it's a bit of a guess from the officials, and we can't do that. They have to be 100% sure, and it's 2 points dropped because of it.
Similar to Tuesday, the game kicked off with a quick-fire goal for the opposition, and obviously then trying to claw our way back into it, and we did that in the end. Yeah,
look, it's something that we need to look at as a management team and look to improve on, because we can't keep giving ourselves an uphill battle, because you've seen our quality, but once again our character and desire and our mentality that we have within the group shines through again. And I think the subs today, Stonesy, Banksy and Mal coming on, they made a real impact to drive us on and get us the point and close to getting us 3 points.
The effort of the lads in that second half, especially considering the big pitch and everything else, was there for all to see, but unfortunately the winner just wasn't there today.
It just wouldn't drop to us in the box. I think we had lots of big chances in the sense their goalie made some good saves, and there was other ones, crosses were coming in, it just didn't quite fall, and we were like nearly there. But look, we've created enough chances to win the game today.
But ultimately, how pleasing is it to see that obviously everyone on the pitch today dominated in their own different positions? How pleasing is that?
It's really pleasing with the performance levels over the last 2 games. The disappointing thing is that we want clean sheets, and that's the standard. I said that to the group at the end there. We've got to demand clean sheets from ourselves. We've got to be relentless at everything we do. In the second half, we were relentless. They had a couple of little breakaways, and that was it within the whole second half. We were camped in the half for pretty much 45 minutes in the second half, and you'd see that on a heat map. So that's what we got to be, but we've got to be like that from minute 1.
Malachi obviously came off the bench today. He missed out on Tuesday. How pleasing is it to have him back?
Yeah, massively. He's huge to us. I think Ryan Fallowfield stepped in again today, and I thought he was excellent again. And Mal just brings us that different dimension in the sense of his power going forward and overloading in wide areas, which I think it was made for that within this game, and he come on and he had a huge impact.
Roughly 1,700 City fans here today. It's an unreal turnout, especially for a 12:30 on a Saturday.
I said it before that I really believed this would be a home game, and it felt like a home game today. I thought the fans were absolutely incredible, especially when we went 1-0 down early. It'd have been so easy for them to not get behind the boys, but since I've been here, they backed the boys all the way to the end, and they've drove them on to getting us a point and close to getting the 3.
Next up, it's Barnsley in the FA Cup, another Yorkshire derby, but a different kind of game.
Yeah, it's a game we're really looking forward to. It's a game that we'll test ourselves against League One opposition. We know they've got some top players in the likes of David McGoldrick, who I've worked with in their team, so we know that it's going to be a tough game, but we believe that we can go there and put a real good account on ourselves for the fans, and we know what it means to the fans when you go into these big derbies, and we'll give absolutely everything to try and cause an upset.
Thanks for your time, Stuart.
Cheers guys, all the best.